Hi everyone, welcome to EA GameOn. I'm Eric and today we're going to be talking about my top 5 games of the year. Yes, those games are the games that I've played during this year in 2017. It might not be the greatest games, but it's the games that I like and they've played a really special moment in my life. So let's start with this countdown.
Number 5, Sonic Mania.
Sonic Mania is like back to the past. The team that made that game, they were a fan base of the old Sonics on the Sega Genesis or Sega Master System, and they did a really good job to bring back Sonic. It's the good old 2D. It's fast and a lot of platforming, and it's just what you want for a Sonic game. They've done a really good job, and I'm hoping maybe one day they'll do another one, a second one. But this game, for me, I had a lot of joy to play this game, and it's my number 5 for this list.
Number 4, Splatoon 2.
This game, I never played the first one on the Wii U, even if I own a Wii U system. Never played the first Splatoon, and I'm glad that I bought the Splatoon 2 on Nintendo Switch because it's just amazing and it's really addictive. I like the single campaign, and I like the multiplayer and all the different match. It's just amazing. It's really addictive because even if you suck at it, you're still contributing for your team just by splattering paint everywhere on the walls, on the floor, because that gives you point and gives point to the team. And the addictive part is you always level up your character, so you get like new weapons, new outfits that you can purchase. And in this game there's a lot of different maps. Almost every month they're putting new updates to this game. We got a lot of different maps, a lot of different weapons, and it's just amazing. It's really fun. It's a third-person shooter for kids or even adults, and it could be really competitive too, but it's also a lot of fun to play with a gang of friends, people, and you can just set up your Switch there anywhere and just play right away. And this is why that game is my number 4.
Number 3, Cuphead.
What a game! An indie game that came on the Xbox One for Microsoft and on PC, and it's just amazing. It's a run and gun game like the old time classic like Contra or stuff like that, and it's just you fight bosses. There's a lot of bosses that you fight, but they're all like, I enjoy all of them because in each boss fight there's different level in that boss fight that you can reach, and it's just satisfying when you complete a level or a boss fight because it's so hard, but you will try again and retry, and at the end of the day you'll beat him. That's for sure, because you learn the patterns and everything, and that's what I miss from the old games. Now the new games are pretty much all easy to go through them because the level is easy, but with this game they went like really good, a good hard game. And I like the music in it and the art style in it. It's just unbelievable what they did, and they won a bunch of awards at the Video Game Award.
Number 2, Super Mario Odyssey.
Super Mario Odyssey, so good. On the Switch, it's amazing. It's a sandbox game, and there's a lot of collectibles. You have a shitload of power moons to collect, and there's a ton of stuff, and just to explore in that world, it's just amazing. And it gets, even if you beat that game, after the credit, it's like more power moons, and it's a little more challenging to get those power moons, and that's why it's just so freaking amazing. The controls are amazing, everything in that game is amazing. It's freaking Mario, and yeah, that's one of the best one of the best Mario game that we have now since like Mario 64. It's just amazing. And for the grand finale, 1-2 switch. No, just kidding. It's The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild for
Number 1.
This game is just so good. It's the first open world, well, kind of the first, maybe the second one, but open world Zelda game. The first kind of open world was the first The Legend of Zelda on the NES, and that was also really good. But in this one, they went like through the sky, above the sky. They went into space with that Breath of the Wild game, because you can explore anything, you can climb anything in that game, you can go anywhere in that game, and it's just so big, huge. All the stuff that you find, it's amazing. All your weapons, your armors, all the enemies are good. The only thing I didn't really like the bosses in that game, but I love like those side bosses, I guess, that you can find just in the field there, and everything is amazing. The shrines are really fun, like all the puzzles and stuff that you need to solve in those shrines are excellent. And of course, it was Game of the Year for a bunch of awards for this year, and with the DLC that came up to, like in the summer was the first DLC, and now that we have the second DLC, it's more shrines and more challenges that you have in that game, and it's just so good. I played a lot of hours in that game, and it's one of the best Zelda games. But like I said in my review, it's not a perfect Zelda game, but it's one of the most innovative Zelda games that I've played so far, and I hope for the next one is something like this, but more, like maybe with better dungeon, better bosses, and all be sold out, and maybe more different items too, weapon you can use, like the hook shot. I don't know, but yeah, this was amazing. That was my top 5 video game. Let me know what's your top 5 video game of the year for 2017, and I'm sure for 2018 is going to be maybe more crazier or as crazy as 2017 for video games. For the Nintendo Switch, I hope that we'll see maybe a new Super Smash Brothers, or the Metroid Prime 4, maybe at the end of the year in 2018. That would be amazing. What else you can get on the Switch? Like, there's so many great games that they can put on the Switch in the next year, so I'm really excited for that. So giddy up, pitter patter, let's get at her, and with all that, keep playing hard.